Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new fresh series when people messed with the wrong cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up, let's roll right now, folks. On August 22nd, 2024, in Seminole and Orange Counties, Florida, officers initiated a pursuit of a black Volkswagen Passat fleeing along Interstate 4. From the outset, the driver exhibited extremely reckless behavior, exceeding speeds of 100 miles per hour, weaving aggressively through traffic, using the emergency shoulder, and endangering other motorists.
Seminole County, anybody on this channel that can advise? And is traffic moderate, heavy, light?
Light. We are coming back up to some heavy traffic here at Westtown Parkway.
Copy. Approaching heavy traffic. Westbound Parkway?
Westbound Parkway. We're back. Southbound.
Multiple patrol units, including a Ford F-150 pickup, coordinated the pursuit as the suspect exited onto SR 436 and surrounding roadways, where conditions became even more hazardous. The driver ran red lights, drove against traffic, and cut through parking lots near the Twin Peaks complex in an attempt to evade capture.
The 19 you cut out, turn in the cross.
We're only catching all the major leader, we're about 100 miles out.
As the vehicle entered a less densely populated residential area, officers seized the opportunity to execute a pit maneuver. The impact caused the Passat to spin out of control and crash into a roadside barrier, deploying the airbags and bringing the pursuit to an end.
Orange County, 714. Was it Shader Road? Copy, pit maneuver.
Officers quickly moved in and apprehended the driver. He later complained about tight handcuffs and chest pain, prompting a request for medical assistance before he was removed from the scene. The pursuit was ultimately handled effectively, with a pit maneuver executed at an appropriate moment, and strong coordination between units helping to minimize risk to the public. Anaheim, California, April 16, 2025. At around 7:45 p.m., Anaheim police responded to a shooting at the Kona Motel on 331 North Brookhurst Street. Within a minute of the 911 call, officers arrived and found an adult male with a gunshot wound. The victim was transported to the hospital in stable condition. Witnesses provided a description of the suspect's vehicle, a white Chevrolet Silverado, which was soon located nearby by responding officers.
Did he leave? Is he still here?
No, he left.
Suspect's VOA, can I get fire to come to my location at the hotel?
Can we call me?
Someone requesting a unit to block me.
They tried to push him into the side of the street. That didn't work. We're southbound State College through Lincoln.
Continuing southbound State College through Lincoln.
Southbound through South Street.
Southbound State College to south.
Alright, this guy's like actively ramming people as he's trying to make his way through traffic.
When police attempted a traffic stop, the driver, later identified as 51-year-old Danny Lee Coelho of La Habra, refused to pull over, initiating a 45-minute pursuit through city streets and freeways. Multiple pit maneuvers were attempted before the chase ended near W. Memory Lane in Santa Ana. At the conclusion of the pursuit, a police shooting occurred. 8 Anaheim officers discharged their firearms, fatally wounding Coelho. A male passenger in the vehicle was unharmed and later released after questioning. While no gun was found initially, a search warrant led to the discovery of a handgun inside the truck, confirmed to be the weapon used in the motel shooting. The motive and the passenger's role remain under investigation. Coelho had an extensive criminal history. The video captures an Arkansas state trooper pursuing a Ford F-150 that refused to stop and sped away, triggering a dangerous high-speed chase. The pickup swerved recklessly, forcing the trooper to make quick decisions to prevent harm to other drivers on the road.
Rollover 216.
During the pursuit, the trooper executed a tactical maneuver that destabilized the truck, causing it to flip and roll across the roadway. The violent crash abruptly ended the chase, stopping the fleeing vehicle before the situation could escalate further or lead to a multi-vehicle collision. After the rollover, officers rapidly approached the wreck, issued clear commands, and secured the occupants without further incident. The footage underscores the serious risks of fleeing from law enforcement and demonstrates how decisive tactical intervention can safely bring a high-speed pursuit to an end. At approximately 6:31 p.m. on August 25, 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper traveling eastbound on State Road 836 observed a white Chevy Trax speeding and aggressively weaving through traffic, reaching speeds of up to 91 miles per hour. Recognizing the danger, the trooper quickly moved in and activated emergency lights and sirens to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle pulled over, and upon approach, the driver was identified as Sean Anthony Goera Chung. During the initial interaction, the driver showed signs of non-cooperation, causing the situation to become more tense and requiring troopers to maintain strict control. Shortly after, as the risk of escalation increased, troopers took decisive action and executed a PIT maneuver. The impact caused the vehicle to lose control and come to a complete stop, effectively ending the situation. The driver was then taken into custody.
Let me see your fucking hand! Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Let me see your fucking hand!
A search of the vehicle revealed a backpack containing multiple Ziploc bags filled with a white powdery substance believed to be narcotics, along with prepackaged marijuana. Several bottles of alprazolam were also recovered, including one with its label removed, containing hundreds of pills. What began as a traffic violation quickly escalated into a serious criminal case, with Guerra Chung facing multiple charges, including possession with intent to distribute, possession of a controlled substance, fleeing and eluding, and unlawful use of a communications device. Phoenix, Arizona. In a sudden and senseless act of violence, 52-year-old John Hunter opened fire from inside his home, targeting random vehicles near a stop sign. One woman was killed and 2 others injured before anyone fully understood what was happening.
Lay on the ground.
Hunter then exited the house armed and ignored repeated police commands to surrender. When less lethal rounds failed to stop him and he reached for a handgun on the ground, officers opened fire. Hunter was struck and neutralized.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Hands on. Yeah.
Those are firearms on the ground in front of him. Do not reach for that. Stop now!
It began as one man's breakdown ended in tragedy for innocent strangers. The swift actions of police may have prevented further loss of life, a reminder of how quickly ordinary moments can turn deadly. At approximately 6:08 p.m. on January 19, 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper on patrol along I-95 near Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard observed a black Hyundai Santa Fe driving recklessly, following too closely and making multiple unsafe lane changes that forced other vehicles to brake abruptly. When the trooper activated lights and sirens to initiate a stop, the driver refused and fled, exiting onto Okeechobee Boulevard and initiating a pursuit through the city of West Palm Beach. During the pursuit, the driver, later identified as Jaquan Davis, drove aggressively and erratically, passing vehicles on the shoulder, running red lights, making repeated U-turns, and weaving through multiple streets including Congress Avenue and Australian Avenue. Speeds exceeded 90 miles per hour at times, posing a significant danger to the public. As the vehicle entered a shopping plaza, the trooper made intentional tactical contact with the rear of the vehicle to disable it. The impact successfully stopped the Hyundai, but multiple occupants immediately exited and fled on foot in different directions. The trooper pursued the driver on foot across Military Trail, through a car wash, and into a dealership area before losing visual near an apartment complex. Backup units, including a K-9 team and a helicopter, responded to assist. The suspect was later located hiding and was apprehended after being bitten by a K-9 while resisting. A search of the vehicle revealed suspected narcotics and a loaded firearm. Davis was transported for medical treatment and later taken into custody, where he invoked his Miranda rights and refused to answer questions, concluding the incident.
Forward sitting. Kick going forward.
On August 8, 2025, what began as a routine traffic stop on Interstate 55 quickly escalated when a green Honda Accord ignored officer signals over seatbelt and registration violations. Instead of complying, the driver accelerated and repeatedly maneuvered to block police attempts to stop the vehicle, forcing officers to initiate a pursuit. The chase continued along the interstate, creating a hazardous situation for other motorists, as the suspect refused multiple opportunities to pull over. To bring the danger under control, officers executed tactical maneuvers near a bridge, successfully disabling the Accord and bringing the pursuit to a decisive end. The driver, identified as Romello Ware, was taken into custody at the scene. During the arrest, officers discovered marijuana and alcohol inside the vehicle. Ware now faces multiple felony DUI and traffic-related charges, highlighting how a simple stop can rapidly escalate into serious legal consequences. On November 30th, 2025, while patrolling on South Caraway Road, a trooper observed a small black passenger car displaying expired dealer tags and initiated a traffic stop. The driver, later identified as Shamia Johnson, refused to comply and accelerated northbound, turning onto Race Street and then Fair Park Boulevard, escalating the situation into a pursuit.
C-Truck, Jonesboro, 1024. Be Caraway Race. Be a black passenger car. You're going to be at the M37. Be eastbound.
During the chase, Johnson drove at high speeds and made multiple evasive maneuvers to avoid capture. The trooper moved in and attempted the first pit maneuver, but it was unsuccessful, and the vehicle continued fleeing. Shortly after, the trooper repositioned and executed a second, more precise pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin nearly 360 degrees and come to a complete stop, effectively ending the pursuit. Immediately after stopping, Johnson exited the vehicle and fled on foot through the Lowe's parking lot, ignoring repeated commands. After a brief chase, she climbed onto a stack of mulch pallets and remained there for several minutes before attempting to flee again. Officers quickly moved in, subdued her despite resistance, and placed her into custody before transporting her to jail.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
On August 28, 2020, a routine patrol on I-555 in Pope County, Arkansas, took a dangerous turn when Trooper Blaine Middleoff was overtaken by a black car with expired Florida tags. Upon initiating a traffic stop, the unmistakable scent of marijuana signaled a larger issue. When asked to step out, the suspect abruptly fled, sparking a high-speed pursuit that reached speeds of 120 miles per hour. Weaving through traffic and evading capture, the suspect's escape was short-lived. After several attempts, a precise pit maneuver stopped the vehicle just 3 miles from the stop. A search revealed 168 grams of marijuana, over $7,000 in cash, and several loaded firearms. Randy Blackburn was arrested, marking the end of a perilous chase.
Get your damn hands! Damn hands! Back to Romeo! Back to Romeo! Okay! Shut up! Shut up! What the hell you run from me?
On November 30th, 2023, LAPD officers responded to a business on Laurel Canyon Boulevard in North Hollywood, where 52-year-old Francisco Javier Alba had reportedly attacked an employee with a drywall hammer. By the time police arrived, Alba had fled, and although the victim confirmed the assault, they declined to press charges.
Under you, whenever you have control in the law.
Okay.
My law is very perfect law. My father got it. God is right here.
Okay.
And I put it on you. God bless you.
Francisco,
Hey, God live in you.
Alba.
Alba is my name. My last name.
While officers were still documenting the incident, Alba returned still holding the hammer, which had a sharp hatchet-like blade. For the next 30 minutes, officers ordered him to drop the weapon, but he grew increasingly agitated. Attempts to subdue him using a taser and beanbag rounds failed.
Back it up. Hey, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
As Alba advanced on officers while armed, one officer opened fire, striking him. He was hospitalized in stable condition. The weapon was recovered at the scene.
Get out of the road.
At approximately 4:11 a.m. on December 24th, 2025, while patrolling near John Barrow and I-630, Corporal Ben Ibarra observed a red Honda Pilot driving erratically, swerving out of its lane and using its turn signal while continuing straight, indicating a possibly impaired driver. When the officer attempted a traffic stop near the I-630 East on-ramp, the vehicle failed to comply and continued moving.
Take this exit.
The vehicle briefly stopped in the merge lane, but after repeated PA commands, began moving again, entering I-630 East at a slow speed before increasing to 35 to 45 miles per hour. It became clear that the driver had no intention of stopping, prompting the officer to maintain pursuit and prepare for intervention. The driver was later identified as Maria Mejia, who displayed clear signs of impairment.
CFS comments added.
Near the university exit, the officer executed a TVI maneuver to end the situation. The impact caused the Honda Pilot to rotate and crash into the concrete barrier, coming to a stop on the shoulder. The airbags deployed, and the unrestrained driver became trapped inside the vehicle. Officers instructed her to exit from the passenger side and ultimately had to forcibly remove her when she refused to comply.
CFS comments added.
TBI.
At 414.
CFS comments added.
Let me see your hands. Show me your hands. Quit reaching. Quit reaching. Quit your reaching. Quit reaching.
Upon removal, a strong odor of alcohol was detected, and open containers were found inside the vehicle. Mejia admitted to drinking, but refused to provide a breath sample. At the hospital, she gave conflicting statements, eventually acknowledging she made a poor decision and should have stopped. After being medically cleared, she was transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center and charged with DUI-related offenses and fleeing. At around 4:45 p.m. on Sunday, February 26, 2023, Troop D Communications advised that Henry County Police were pursuing an orange Dodge Challenger heading north on I-75 near mile marker 221. TFC Williams, 819, staged at the I-75/I-675, split with lights and siren activated to assist from mile marker 228. As the Challenger passed me along with patrol units from Henry County and Lake City, I joined the pursuit and became the primary unit near mile marker 229. The driver was speeding recklessly, weaving through lanes. Near mile marker 235, the driver slowed due to motorcycles ahead. I then performed a pit maneuver on the vehicle, causing it to spin 180 degrees and come to a stop in lane 2.
Get up.
The driver fled on foot across the 75, but was quickly apprehended on the shoulder by Lieutenant Carey and Deputy Davis of Clayton County. He was identified as Nathan James Rogers, date of birth 1999, and was taken into custody without incident. Highlands County, Florida. On August 28, 2024, deputies attempted to stop a gray Toyota sedan towing a trailer without a visible license plate near US 98 and Ashton Drive. The driver refused to stop and fled at high speed.
Taking the trail off of Hicks. We didn't
A second deputy later encountered the vehicle on East Sunnyside Road, where the driver again refused to comply and accelerated toward the patrol car, forcing the deputy to reverse. The pursuit continued along several roadways before entering an orange grove near Hicks Road.
Hey, put it in fucking park or I'm gonna shoot you! Car! Open the door from the outside! We'll call him out. Open the door from the outside!
Ow, you guys are ow, ow, fuck it, ow. Oh, my fucking leg!
Shouldn't have fucking drove at me, you stupid motherfucker!
The chase ended at a dead end when the vehicle reversed into a patrol car. Deputies arrested driver David Kinsley Jr. after a brief struggle, discovering suspected methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia inside. Just before 12:45 a.m. on November 5th, 2025, A drug task force agent observed a dark Toyota Tacoma speeding while weaving along Dora Road. Van Buren police try to stop on Rena Road, yet the driver fled eastbound. The chase moved on to Highway 59 toward Interstate 40 at speeds topping 60 miles per hour. At 12:48 a.m., a tactical vehicle intervention was executed, halting the truck near Access Road.
Get out, you motherfucker! Hey!
The driver, identified as Samson Espinosa, displayed signs of intoxication and declined testing. He was taken to the Crawford County Detention Center and now faces multiple felony and misdemeanor charges.